Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lunchtime Sprints. Hopefully, we've got some people with us. If you are with us either on Facebook or YouTube, please just put in the comments. Let us know that you are with us. Anybody who's joining the replay, welcome. And hope you enjoy these sprints. Let me just get the timer up so we can get people. Let me make sure I have the timer on on the right time. That would be helpful. That would be helpful. So yes, there we go. Okay, so I hope you all are doing wonderfully this afternoon. And hello, hello, Olivia. Wonderful to see you. I have to say, Olivia, I love your name. I love your name because it reminds me of Olivia Benson in Law and Order SVU. I used to be a huge fan of that show until I stopped my cable, and I'm not seeing it anymore. But I absolutely love that name, and I love that show. Hello, Callan the Mavis. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Callan the Mavis. Very, very interesting. I like that. Very interesting. Working on a random fanfic. Okay, cool. Very cool. I am actually going to be working on some writing this afternoon because I did not get. Oh, sorry, guys. I did not get my writing time done this morning because I was rushing off to do shopping and things like that. So I'm going to try to write for the first hour of sprints and see how far I can get with that, working on book 3 of my historical cozy mystery series. So I am very excited about that, very excited about this series. It's a new series for me. I've been writing historical fiction, just historical women's fiction mainly, for the past couple of years. And so I love cozy mysteries, so I wanted to get into historical cozy mysteries. So I am releasing next year a series, and so working on book number 3 of that. So hopefully I can get some words in. And then second hour, I'll probably be working on my course, the course that I am giving to um, writers. At least I'm setting it up on Teachable for next year. It's going to be a writing process course, and it is going slow. It is going very slow. So I'm just kind of working my way through that as well. So going to be doing different things for these 2 hours. So hopefully you all. So anybody who is joining us, whatever you're working on, let us know. A few housekeeping. So 4 20-minute sprints and 5 minute breaks in between. 20-minute sprints are for anything that you want to get done. It can be writing related, it could be not writing related, it could be chores, it could be cooking, it could be anything that you want to get done. Sprints are a great way to do it. And then 5 minutes are for breaks, for things like bio breaks, snacks, drinks, anything that you all need to getting up and stretching. Very, very good. So that's how this is going to go. Okay, let's see. Hello, Alexandra. Love from Germany. Oh, wonderful. I love cozy mysteries. Yes, I do too. I do too. I am like a total traditional mysteries kind of gal. I've read from the beginning, from book 1 to the last book, the Agatha Christie Poirot series, and now I'm starting and rereading it again. So I love them. I just absolutely love them. And I think, it's especially with the pandemic. I think that cozy mysteries really kind of took a turn. It sort of took one of the genres that took center stage because it's all about being cozy, and it's all about kind of things coming out right in the end. Can you hopefully you all can hear me? I am seeing here in my little bitty window. I am seeing, let me see, connection is fair. Okay. Yeah, because it's showing me connection is sort of coming in and out. So hopefully you all can hear me. So let me know, please, if you cannot hear me. Olivia says that sounds exciting. I'm working on admin tasks. Very good. I always do this. Very good. Admin tasks. I need to get my newsletter done and finish planning September. Oh, yes, I can totally relate to that. That is what I did. Olivia, that's what I did last week. That's what I did last week. I was working completely um, newsletter and blog posts and stuff like that. So Alexandra, Agatha Christie is one of my all-time favorite authors. Yes, together with Dorothy L. Sayers. I love Dorothy L. Sayers too. I love also Dorothy L. Sayers. I love her. I have to, I'm admitting this with blushing a little bit, but I have a total crush on Lord Peter Wimsey. Total crush on him. So I love both of them. I absolutely love both of them. Okay, so it looks like our timer is almost up. There we go. So we are going into our first 20-minute sprint for whatever y'all can get done, whatever you want to do, writing, non-writing. Let me put on my itty bitty timer. Let's do that. Okay, and I will be muting myself while this is all going on. So, but I'm still, reading the comments and all of that. So, first 20-minute sprint. I will see y'all in 20 minutes. Okay. Okay. I'm definitely getting into some kind of conversation. Okay, that was our first 20-minute sprint. And yeah, let me put the 5-minute break timer here because we will now be on break. And you know what, y'all? I think I need to find another timer because this one is, again, it's acting up. It's acting really weird. Because I don't know if you all noticed, but it's like stalled, so it's just like 19 seconds stalled, and then suddenly it jumps to 9 seconds. And I don't like that. So so I think I will be probably be looking for another timer for the next sprint. So how did you all do? I got 502 words done this sprint, so that's not bad. That's definitely more than I thought I would get, especially because I'm kind of not really, my head is sort of not really um, at writing right now. So let's see, we had a couple of awesome people join us. Alexandra says, crushing together. And now I'll dive into my editing. Excellent. Very, very excellent. Hold on a second. Let me do this. Right. Okay. Yeah, at some point I'll renumber all these things. I'll renumber all the little banners and all the, and all the stuff. Hello, Jessica. Got distracted and forgot that sprints were starting. That is okay. When you want to jump in, that is awesome. Jumping in is awesome. We welcome anybody who wants to come. Hello, Brandy. Brandy, the unorganized writer. Hello, Brandy. Glad that you could join us. Wonderful that you can join us this afternoon. Alexander says 10 pages. I'm on a roll. That is awesome. That is awesome. I know that editing takes me a long time to do, and proofreading, y'all don't want to know how long it takes me to do because I get so bored. I'm like, completely distracted all over the place. And Melanie says, just jumping in. Hello, Melanie. Working on getting admin and planning after vacation. Yes, planning after vacation, very important. I think a lot of people are getting back from vacation. I have another writer friend who was on vacation and now she's gotten back and she was talking exactly about that, exactly about, kind of getting back into, she said, I sort of lost my footing about, what am I doing now? And what am I supposed to be working on now? So, taking a couple days to just get yourself back into the flow of things and figure out what is it that you're doing. Always a good idea. Brandy says, I got 350 jumping in at about 15 minutes. Excellent. That is excellent, Brandy. That is wonderful, wonderful. And anybody, and if anybody who's working on writing projects, feel free to put in the comments what exactly you are working on, what your genre is, if you feel comfortable with that. I was talking before with the before we started the sprint that I'm working on my historical cozy mystery series, working on book 3, and I'm hoping to release that series next year. Probably not like a rapid release. Really, it's probably going to be like 3 or 4 months in between. But that's what I'm hoping for. So let's hope that works. Well, he says, didn't take my planners with me, so I felt really weird. Oh yes. And you know what? I got to tell you, Melanie, since I started using planners and the HB90 system, I have not taken a vacation. And I have to, and I'm kind of looking at this thing, and this is how my planner is looking now. This is like, I don't know if y'all can, yeah, okay, here we go. So this is how thick it is. I know it's hard. I'm like not good at holding stuff up, but this is how thick my planner is right now. And I'm thinking, if I ever go on vacation, like toward the end of the quarter, because we're not really even toward the end of the quarter, are we? We're like maybe halfway through. and it's already that thick. It's already thick like a book. So and it gets really really unwieldy when I get to the end of the quarter. And so I'm thinking, how am I going to carry this thing, in my everyday bag? Maybe I can stuff it in my suitcase, but I just feel so naked without my planners. So I could definitely identify with that feeling weird. Definitely, yes. So we're almost out of time for this break. We are on to our second 20-minute sprint for whatever y'all can get done: writing, non writing, chores, cooking, taking care of the kids, walking the dog, whatever you got to do. Then, yeah, yeah. See what's happening to my timer? It's like 2 seconds and it's just like stuck there. And I know it's about, there we go. How did I know it was about to ring? Because the orange circle turned green and then it got stuck. So yeah, so we're definitely looking to another timer. I think, for next sprint, even though I love this one because I don't know, I just love the way it looks. Okay, so let us take off our 5-minute banner because we are now going to be entering second 20-minute sprint, or whatever y'all have to do, whatever you want to get done. I will see you in 20 minutes. Okay, we are at the halfway mark right now, and we are going into sprint number 3 in a minute. But first, we're going to take a 5-minute break. So, how was that for everyone? So, how did you do? Tell us a little bit about what you got done. Let me put the banner up. And there we go. I am actually right now counting up my words. So I will tell you all in a minute how much I got. I don't think it was too much, but it wasn't bad either. So let's see. We have a total of 700 and no. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Because I finished a chapter and then I started a new one. So we got 943 words. Not bad. Not bad. That's usually what I get when I do like 2 20-minute sprints. It's usually around like between 900 and 950. So I'm very, very happy with that. And let's see, it looks like we joined some people. We had joined us, wonderful, wonderful people. So let's say hi to everyone. Let's see. Okay. And Callan the Mavis said, I had to do some stuff regarding a scholarship, so I did not write. That's okay. That is absolutely okay. It's great that you got the stuff for the scholarship done. Very, very important. Olivia says, yes, I went camping a few weeks ago and I felt so strange not to plan for those days. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But it's fun too. It's really fun, to just kind of have this big space in your planner where you're not planning anything. Brandy says, oh, you just have to throw in chores. You just had to throw in chores, right? Yeah. Yeah. Just as a reminder, we all have chores to do. But yeah. Okay, Diane says sneaks in and sits in the back of the room. That is okay. Back in the room is good. Puts her pile of notes and books into a pile beside her. Yes, I know exactly how that feels like. And I know both from the student perspective and also from the teacher perspective because I used to teach college English courses. So I know, about those people who kind of sneak in and go to the back of the room. But, of course, they're always the smartest people. So Callan says, I finished the prologue of my story while listening to Indonesian post hardcore. Very interesting. Very, very good. Very, very good. Very interesting. Awesome. Awesome that you finished the prologue. Prologue is good. Alexandra, oh no, I fell down. Oh, the lip sync battle. Oh yeah, it totally kept me from editing. Yes, I so know how that is. I so know how that is. That you're just watching videos for with me. It happens with songs from the 80s because I was like an 80s teenager. So if I like watch videos just for fun or put them in the background from the 80s, I'm like totally like singing along. Diane says I'm in editing mode. Excellent, Diane. Actually, let me put this up. Okay. Excellent, Diane. Editing is good. Editing is wonderful. Hello, Rhiannon. I just got the house swept and am prepping mop water for a good cleaning. Nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I did this week clean the bathroom and clean the kitchen. And next week I get to do all the floors and the vacuuming and all that kind of stuff. So I just kind of do every other week, but I have a really tiny apartment. So for me that works. Jessica, I got nothing done. That is okay. Nothing is okay too. Your brain probably needed a break. It seems lately that the closer I get to a deadline, the more distractible I become. Oh, I so know that. Yes, I so know that. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, right. It's like, the closer the deadline and you're like panicking and, all that kind of stuff, but you'll get it done. You'll get it done. Melanie says, got second load of laundry going. Excellent. Updated Kanban stickers. Wonderful. Stickies. Wonderful. And looking at tasks I can get done the rest of the week. Excellent. Excellent. So, yes, just kind of, getting that bigger picture about where you are and what you need to do. That is like totally, totally the first step to getting out of vacation mode and into work mode again. And Diane says, I taught college art as an adjunct for 10 years. Yes. I liked it. I like, yeah, and especially like, art and English. They're just, you get these students who are kind of like there where it's just kind of like, oh, I have to take this course. But you also get, a lot of students are really enthusiastic. So I actually really enjoyed it. Molly says, 80s were the best. Yes. Still know all the words for so many songs. Yes, me too. Me too. And sometimes they like play in my head. I'm just like, why am I thinking about this right now? But I think it's kind of a break for me. Let's just finish the comments before we go on. Alexandra says, yeah, I'm an 80s girl too. I will let myself watch some music videos if I'm good now and then all through the next hour. Yes, is a reward. That's an excellent reward. Yeah, I might be doing that too. Diane says, I need to do that today too. Yep, keep telling myself I will do it when I take a break, right? Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, yeah, I know how that works. Yeah, totally, totally. Yeah, and Diane says, I enjoyed the students, not the bureaucracy involved. Yes, I 100%, 100% agree with you. The students were wonderful. The curriculum was great. The colleagues were great. The bureaucracy, not so much. Not so much. Okay, excellent. Wonderful, everybody. So we are going into sprint number 3, and I'll talk a little bit about future sprints in our next break. So let me put on my timer here. Hopefully, it will not be weird on us and like stagger on us. So 20 minutes, whatever you want to get done, writing, non writing, chores, cooking, walking the dog, whatever you need to get done, taking care of the kids, getting lunch for the kids because it's lunchtime, whatever you have to do. I will see you in 20 minutes. Okay, wonderful. We are now past sprint number 3, so we're going to our last sprint. And sorry I disappeared there on the screen. Just had to take a bio break there. And by the way, if during the sprints you kind of see my lips moving, even though you can't hear me because of course I try to mute myself. That's just me talking to myself. So ignore it. So yeah, I do. I confess I do talk to myself. So when I'm trying to do work, it kind of helps me through. So I know it's kind of weird, but there you go. Okay, so let's just get that off. Let's get that banner off. Let's put the timer on. 5 minutes. And how did you all do? Let us know, please, in the comments. Okay, starting that, putting on our little 5-minute banner. And before I forget, let's take a look at sprints for the next couple of days. So today we have the lovely Rhiannon at 9 o'clock at night Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central Time. That's for all of you night owls, which I so admire because I'm like completely dead by that time. So even the thought of trying to get something done. So if you're joining the night sprints, more power to you. Tomorrow, Thursday, we've got at 10 o'clock in the morning EST, 9 o'clock CST, we have the lovely Brandy. She is on YouTube only under the Unorganized Writer. Rhiannon, I forgot to mention, is both Facebook and YouTube. Rhiannon, if that's not correct, please correct me on that. But I believe that it's both Facebook and YouTube. Diane is then at 2 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow on Thursday, EST, 1 o'clock CST. Diane is also on YouTube only as well. And then for Thursday evening, we've got Rhiannon again. Rhiannon is at 9 o'clock EST and 8 o'clock CST. I think that's what it is. I don't know why, for some reason, Rhiannon, I have you here down for 8 o'clock. I don't know why I had that, but no, it's 9 o'clock EST, 8 p.m. at CST. So that is our schedule. So plenty of sprints if you all want to join. Also, and you could always listen to replays too. I do that a lot. I go into the group, especially on weekends. I go into the group and I just kind of scroll down and say, okay, whose replay will I listen to? And I usually go with the first one that I haven't been to live. That kind of pops up, and it's Rhiannon's because it's the night sprints. So, okay, let's see how you all did. So, okay, let's see. Allie has joined us. Hello, Allie. Good evening to you. And we are here, I think some of us are afternoon. So if you're there at evening, welcome. Shirley also says, I made it late, but I'm here. That is awesome. Always wonderful to see you, Shirley. And Mavis said, finished a chapter. That is awesome. Wonderful. It's always wonderful to finish a chapter, even if you've got just like a little itty bitty paragraph to do there. It's like, I finished the chapter, woohoo, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, yes. Hello to Ellie, yes, and wonderful. Alexandra says, yay, 15 pages. I made myself giggle, so I hope the readers will too. That's a good thing. If because we're the ones who are reading over this stuff again and again and again, and it's kind of like if we can get the emotion, then the reader can get the emotion. So I know that even though I've been bitching about how much I hate proofreading, but I know that if I'm proofreading, when I proofread, I think it was book 3 of my Waxwood series, which is like a historical family saga. When I read that, and I got pretty emotional in the final proofread. When I read the ending, I'm like, okay, I think that's good. I think that's a good sign. Hopefully, readers will be also as well. Shirley says, I'm writing a pen pal for the sprint. Ah, wonderful. That is wonderful. Yeah, I think, I always thought pen pals have kind of gone out of style, but I think they've come back with especially since the pandemic, we all need those connections. So I think that's wonderful. Rhiannon says, yay, got the floors in the house cleaned. Awesome. And a box of breakables packed. Wonderful. Wonderful. Packing. Oh, God, please don't mention packing because because I'm going to be moving in the beginning of next year. And it's like, I don't even want to think about packing right now. But that's wonderful. Melanie says, got my planner updated for the rest of the week. Awesome. Going to try to get some low energy stuff done that will get back into regular work next week. That is so smart. That is so smart. Because yes, it's like sometimes we just need low energy tasks, and anything we're getting done is, even if it's, low energy, is progress. Yaman says, you got it right. Yeah, I am 9 to 11 right. EST Wednesday through Friday. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes. And I always love the replay of your sprints, Rhiannon. For some reason, they always just like really cut me down. Okay. We are out of time, but we've got a couple more comments. So let's see. Jessica says, read an article I've been meaning to read. Great. And wrote 272 words. Finally, some progress. That is awesome. That is awesome. Was the article related to was it like research for what you're writing, or was it just kind of an article for fun? I'm just curious. Melanie says, need to head out for a lunch break. Okay, thanks, Tam. You are most welcome. Looking forward to joining on your sprints when I can. Awesome, Melanie. That is wonderful, wonderful. I am always happy that all of you are here. Always wonderful. So I don't have to sit here and talk to myself. First of all, but no, but even that, I mean, just knowing everybody's making progress is just so wonderful. Shirley says, I'm on 3 different pen pal Facebook groups. That is. Oh, I didn't know Facebook had pen pal groups. That is. I got to check that one out. And Rhiannon says, I am moving sometime in the next month. That's right. Yes, I remember that. You've been saying that in your sprints. Yes, you are moving next month. Everybody's moving. Sarah's packed up her stuff. Rhiannon's moving, and yeah, it's a time to move. It's a time to move. Jessica says it was this article by the fabulous Inez Johnson. Ooh. Oh, how wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for posting the link. Thank you for posting the link. Definitely will check that one out. Wonderful. Okay, so we are going on the last sprint. So let's get the last print started. Let us get our little itty bitty banner out, and let me get the comments off because I know that I forget that. I'll remember at some point. I'll remember everything. I'll remember everything at some point. So let's get the timer on for 20 minutes. Whatever you all can get done in this last afternoon sprint will be progress. This is all about progress. I will see you in 20 minutes. Exactly. Yay, we got through the last sprint. So awesome that you all are here. So, how did that go for you? Just let us know in the comments. And I figured out I forgot to mention what I've been working on for this last hour. I shifted gears to working on the content for my course. So, I am on module 3. And now I was actually able to finish the last of module 3, the draft, and now I'm basically going over the stuff and figuring out what images I want to add, where I want to add the images, and all that kind of stuff. So it was very productive for me. So I hope it was as productive for you. So let's see what we've got here. Diane said we were looking at houses, but decided to wait until hubby retires so we can move closer to the kids. That's terrific, Diane. That's terrific. Yeah, very, very smart. My parents actually have some friends who did exactly the same thing. They actually lived here in Northwest Texas, and they had kids. Their kids are kind of all over the place. I think they have a son who's in like Japan, and they have a daughter who's in Memphis, and another son who was in San Diego. And they, in the end, after he retired, the husband retired, they decided to move to Memphis to be near their daughters. So, yeah, can certainly understand. Maybe says, I wanted to have a pen pal when I was younger. Yeah, so did I. So did I. And those are, of course, were the days where it's like you were writing, there was like no internet. So there was, so there was no emails. So you couldn't email actually a pen pal. Finishing second pal letter. Awesome. Diane says, I'm working on structure in Scrivener. Very, very good. Love Scrivener. I love Scrivener. I know Sarah doesn't like it very much, but for me it works. So, whatever works, whatever works. Rhiannon says, got delivery sorted, feeding pills to the animals, send help. Yes, that can be a challenge. That could be a big, big challenge trying to get animals to take their medicine. Jessica says 304 words. Awesome. Diane says, I've got faith in you. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay. Okay, wonderful. So I hope you all had this sprint was really productive for you. You got some progress done on everything, and I enjoyed this very much. I will be back on Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock Central Time, 12 o'clock. I'm sorry, what am I saying? 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 o'clock Central Time. And in the meantime, we've got Rhiannon tonight. We have Brandy tomorrow morning. We've got Diane in the afternoon. And we have Rhiannon again tomorrow evening. So have a wonderful, wonderful, excuse me. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. And I will see everybody, hopefully, on Friday.